All right, here we go. It's Eating with Sasquatch. I am the Sasquatch, and today we got a little bag of powder here. Yeah, no, it's pepper powder. Tis the season for pepper powders. This one comes to me from my friend Jolynn Payne. This is her ahi pineapple garlic salt. Is what she says this is. So she sent a note along with it. Thank you for trying our sample. Just a few things I need to know. What food would you like to use it on? Spice level? Would you use it again? And my general thoughts. So pretty plain and simple directions with this. Kind of normally what I do anyways with these kinds of things. I like to try to keep it kind of simple. I love powder season. I love pepper powders. This is, I guess this is going to classify more as a salt in my opinion, but hey, I'm okay with that. I like all of it. Now, this little baggie and my big old Sasquatch fingers don't coincide too well together. There we go. So let's get this open. Oh, she even put a little whatchamacallit packet in there. What do they call it? Moisture packet. Keep the moisture out. That's a good idea. Thank you, Jolynn. Okay, let's get a little whiff here. Ooh, I smell the garlic. I do. I smell the garlic, and there's a sweetness there, so that might be pineapple. The ahis are usually kind of got a little sweetness to them too. So put it on there like so. Get a nice little, and I'm going to keep this review nice and short. I'm not 100% sure if she's selling this yet or whatever. If she is going to sell this, I'll put a link in the description. I'll contact her after I get done doing the review and see what she says about it. If not, while you're going to check in the description, if there's something there, go over, hit the subscribe button right about here-ish, the red button that says subscribe. You hit that, and it will subscribe you to the channel. Doesn't cost you anything, so I would really appreciate it if you do that. Right next to that is a little bell. If you hit that bell, that'll notify you whenever I upload videos or if I go live. So, sorry for the wind noise. It has been terribly windy here in Indiana, so sorry about that. Really can't even almost smell it on the spoon, so let's go ahead and taste it. I see what looks like little pineapple chunks in there. It's really cool. I see the salt and everything. So 3, 2, 1. Oh wow, that is a wild flavor profile. I gotta get a little bit more of that heat. It's definitely there. It's definitely there. So far, called it maybe a 2, but it seems to be building. So I don't know where this is going. This is an interesting flavor, like the pineapple and the salt mixing together. Might be just a tiny bit heavy on the garlic for letting the pineapple through. The pineapple, I think, is maybe a little hidden behind there. There's a sweetness there. And maybe that's all you were going for. If that's all you were going for, then that's fine too. Yeah, that is interesting. I'm really not picking up the flavor of the fatali at all. Or not the fatali, the ahi, sorry. I was thinking fatali. The ahi, but there's a sweetness there. I would definitely put this on pizza, 100%. It's screaming garlic bread to me. Like anything garlic bread, like a breadstick even. Like a little bit of this on a breadstick would be phenomenal. The heat's rising. It's a high 2 right now. It's almost cracking into the 3. So the heat is actually nice on this, considering it's ahi. Ahis usually aren't too terribly hot for me. My tolerance is way down right now, but I feel like I'm pretty accurate on that it's probably a high 2. Yeah, this, like a garlic bread or a breadstick would be really good. Add a little butter, on top of like a breadstick, and then kind of sprinkle this across. Maybe a hint of like Parmesan cheese. That would be really good. Any really Italian dish, I think this would go good with. Just the amount of garlic. So yeah, Alfredo, lasagna, any of that stuff. Again, the sweetness of the pineapple, I think, is lost a little bit to the garlic, but that's not a bad thing. If you were just using the pineapple to give it a little sweetness, to be a little different than everything else, then I think that works fine. So, but yeah, it's a good garlic salt, is what I would say. It's got a little sweetness that's not normally there on what I've experienced in garlic salt. So it's interesting. I like it. I like it. I think I like what you were trying to do there. So hopefully that answers your questions. What I would use it on, heat level. Would I use it? Oh, I definitely would use it again too. And then my general thoughts. Like I said, I think the pineapple in there could stay or go. It's not necessarily something that I would say that has to be in there, but it does give it a little more of a unique twist to it because there's a sweetness there. And I think the ahi helps with the sweetness too. So that may be something you want to play with. Other than that, I think you did a good job, Jolynn. Definitely, like I said, if she's going to have this stuff available for sale, I will 100% put a link in the description for this. I don't even know if she expected me to review it or not. You know, something like this, I love people starting up things and doing things like this. These are the kinds of things that I like doing the most, you know. I'm not always about doing the big name stuff. I like to do the kind of smaller stuff. It's always really interesting to see what the people that are, you know, trying to come up with the new things are coming up with. You know, the people that have been doing it forever, you kind of expect them to come up with stuff like this, but I like it. Good job. So, again, trying to keep this video kind of short. No real need to make it really long. So, till next time, eat like a squatch.